Hello everybody. Today we're going to look over all the remaining cards that we looked earlier. So, the neutral cards have been analyzed, and now we're going to analyze Druid cards. So, in total, in this the Grand Tournament expansion, there are 132 cards. So, that's pretty much. So, the first Druid card is a spell. Living Roots is a common, and you can choose one, deal 2 damage, or summon 2 1/1 saplings. This is pretty good at turn 1. Well, it's a really good card. I think some of the Druids will use it. The second card is the Druid of the Saber. Choose one, transform to gain charge or +1/+1 and stealth. So for 2 mana, 3/2 with a stealth, it's pretty good, really good. This card is definitely gonna be used. Darnassus Aspirant. Battlecry. Gain an empty mana crystal, Death Rattle. Destroy a mana crystal. So for 2 mana, 2/3, stats are good. And you don't actually lose anything because you get a crystal and then you lose. But the bad thing is you get an empty mana crystal, so you can fill it only next turn. But if it dies within next turn, so you just waste the mana crystal. Oh, that's not a big deal actually, because if you'll play this on turn 2, and then at turn 3 it dies, so you'll have 3 mana anyway, not 4. So you won't lose anything. And you'll probably make him to focus this monster. So another spell is a mulch. Destroy a minion, add a random minion to your opponent's hand. So sometimes it can be really good, like you destroy Dr. Boom and give him like a 1/1 web spinner, like something like that. But sometimes like you have to deal with a taunt, like Senjin Shieldmaster, that 3/5 taunt. You destroy it and you get like a Deathwing. He gets a Deathwing, so that's probably really bad. The next card is really amazing. Astral Communion. Gain 10 mana crystals. Discard your hand. It's like a Deathwing, but if you're risking it at turn 4, you have to play it. It's like you already have 4 mana crystals, so at maximum you can have 10. So that's like, well, you can play real tempo, but if you discard your hand, it's like really bad because you have to risk your deck. Like you have to believe that you'll draw huge minions or really good spells. It's like you can play 1 card per turn. If you like draw Wrath the next turn, and from the Wrath you'll get like, I don't know, like anti-Q heal bot, this won't be a good because you'll be at high health at turn 5. So next card is a Savage Combatant. Combatant? I don't know. So for 4 mana, 5/4, and Inspire, give your heal +2 attack this turn. So when you play this card and you'll use your hero power, you'll get +1 attack, +1 armor, and +2 attack also. So 3/1, you can deal with basically everything on the board. Wild Walker. Common card. Battlecry, give a friendly beast 3 health. That's a really good card. So the cards are synergized with the beasts. So they want to make Druid more to be similar to the beasts because it's the wilds and something. The next card is Knight of the Wild. Whenever you summon a beast, reduce the cost of this card by 1%. By 1. What the fuck? What am I talking about? So 6/6 is pretty good, but if you'll build a beast deck, this will be a really strong card. Like you can play it at turn 4 if you'll get good cards. Next card I'm really interested in is Aviana. For 9 mana, it's 5/5, your minions cost 1. So imagine if you have Aviana and Kel'Thuzad. You play this card at turn 10 and then play KT. And then if of course the player will try to kill it as soon as possible because it will cause him really bad troubles. Like every minion will cost 1. But the real thing is that if it dies, Kel'Thuzad will revive it anyway. So the Druid cards are synergized between beasts, and I think there will be beast decks, and I highly recommend this to be. I really like beast decks. So going next is Hunter, 10 cards. For 1 mana, 2/1 Brave Archer, inspire. If your hand is empty, deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. That's a pretty strange card, but it's really good actually. Going Phase Hunter, of course. So the next spell is a Bear Trap, a secret. After your hero is attacked, summon a 33 bear with Taunt. It's like Hunter really likes traps. I saw like it has an explosive trap, snake trap, freezing trap, snipe, and bear trap. Well, it's really good actually. I like this card. They'll probably use it. Even in the phase hunters because the 3/3 taunt for 2 mana is actually really good. Next card is King Zelek. For 2 mana, 3/2 Battlecry. Reveal a minion in each deck. If your costs more, draw it. That's a really good card actually, but this won't be, I think, this will be a good card in the arena, but not in the phase hunter. Well, mid-range hunter could be, but it's I don't know how to call it because no, even in mid-range, your minion with the highest cost is like 7, Doctor Boom. But it may be good on some decks. Next card is Lock and Load. Each time you cast a spell this turn, add a random hunter card to your hand. So this card will be really crazy because hunter cards you can get any card of hunter. You can get another Lock and Load and another Lock and Load and another Lock and Load, and you can fill your hand with like only spells like 5 kill commands and 5 quick shots, and your opponent is dead already. The next card is Dreadscale. For 3 mana, for 2. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all other minions. To all other minions, like a whirlwind, except it doesn't deal damage to it. Oh, it's really actually good for wave clears, but I don't see it played somewhere. I don't see a point why should anyone play this card. Power Shot. Deal 2 damage to a minion, the minions next to it. It's like an explosive shot, just cheaper and lower the damage. Actually, it's really good in any deck, even in the Phase Hunter. The really good wave clear against zoo decks. Like, you clear 3 minions with only 3 mana. It's really a OP card. Next card is of 3 health for 2 mana. Oh, what the hell? 3 mana for attack 2 health. The battle cries give a friendly beast immune this turn. So it's really cool card. Like you could you could save a minion with this playing this, give a friendly beast immune, and you could kill anything you want actually. Like you know, you have a Gazrilla or something, and it's like 6/8, and you're playing against Handlock. warlock, and he plays a molten gen and then a taunt, and you can deal 6 damage without taking any damage. So that's a really good card. But the stats are pretty bad actually. 4-2 for 3 mana. It could be 3-3. This would be really good. This is too aggro that, I don't know how to tell, but I see this card played in so much decks. Of course, Hunter could make a beast deck also, but that's a new meta. I would actually like to see the beast Hunter, like in the old times when the Starving Buzzard cost was like 3 or 2 mana, I don't remember. So next card is 5 mana 3/3. Ram Wrangle. Battlecry. If you have a beast, summon a random beast. So that's a really good card actually, but it's RNG based, and of course it's 5 mana. It costs too much for a 3/3, but you can get real good cards. Like if you have a web spinner on the board and you play like this dude, and you get like a King Crush, you just go for the face, smack it. That's a really good card. But sometimes you could get another web spinner, which is pretty bad actually. Of course, you could get something good from web spinner, but like, what if you'll get the angry chicken? This won't be so good. Next card, I'm really excited for. I'm going to try it. The Ball of Spires. 6 mana, summon 3/1/1 web spinners. So you'll play this card, and you'll get 3 web spinners. It's like for 6 mana you summon a 3/3 minion, which gives you 3 random cards. What the hell just happened? Which gives you 3 random cards, 3 random beasts at the death rattles. So it's really actually good. You could get like 3 King Crushes or like 3 Gazrillas, but not every time. So this card is really RNG based also. Next card is 7 mana for 2. Acid Mav. Whenever another minion takes damage, destroy it. Well, it's good card, but it's really low health, and its cost is too high. I don't see this played. I don't think I will ever see it played in constructed. Even in the arena, it would be too slow. So the hunter is also synergized with some beasts. Oh, it's actually really interesting cards. I really like it. So going next is Mage. For 2 mana, 3/2 Fallen Hero. Your hero power deals 1 extra damage, so you'll get like 2 damage for 2 mana. It's like if you play, Justica True Heart, which changes the hero powers to Fire Blast rank 2. It's like you have to pay 6 mana and then pay 2 mana to deal 2 damage. But you can also play Fallen Hero, and it will be like a Pyroblast rank 2. So this card is really good, and for the stats it's also really good. For 2 mana 3/2, that's actually great. This card is really good. The next card is Arcane Blast. Deal 2 damage to a minion. This spell gets double bonus from spell damage. I don't know. Maybe mages will have to build now spell damage because these cards are synergized with a spell damage actually. We'll talk about it later. Next card is Effigy. Secret. When a friendly minion dies, summon a random minion with the same cost. This is really good for big minions like a Dr. Boom or something, but it's it's actually good even for the low cost minions for the tempo plays, but this card will be really good at late game, I think. Next card is, as I mentioned, with spell damage. For 4 mana, 3/5 Dalaran Aspirant. Inspire, gain spell damage +1. So, you see, these cards are actually good because of the spell damage. Mage uses a lot of spells in removal, So spell damage would work pretty fine in mage deck. Next card is really great. For 3 mana, polymorph boar. Transform a minion into a 4/2 boar with charge. So, you can either go face with this boar, or you can use it for removal. 4/2 boar, that's easy to remove it. Like, if you have at least a minion with 2 attack on the board, you can clear anything you want. Well, polymorph is, it costs more, but polymorph boar it costs less, but it gives a player advantage because it will summon a 4/2 boar, not a 1/1 sheep. But it's actually pretty the same because it has 2 health, like a Huffer. Because when Hunter plays a Huffer, the probability that will die next turn is like 90%. And because of the removal spells and minions in the board, because the face Hunter goes face always, it doesn't remove all the minions. So this card is a great and a bad because of the effect. I don't know how to tell, but it might be used in these decks, but I don't think so. Well, face mage, what the hell? I don't even imagine where to use it. So the next card is for 3 mana, 3/4 Spellslinger. Valkyrie, give both players a random spell card. So you already know how it's like an Epharian for every player. So 5 mana Flamelands, delay damage to a minion. Oh, this card is really shitty. Of course, you could deal this damage to a minion, but you have a Fireball. Why do you need Flamelands? Of course, you deal 8 damage and Fireball on 6, but if you're playing a spell damage, your Fireball probably will deal 8 damage. And if it won't deal, you'll just use your hero power. Oh, I don't think this is going to be used in constructed. In arena, maybe, but I don't think so. The next card is really amazing. For 6 mana, 6/6 Caldara Drake, you can use your hero power any number of times. So if you synergize this with that, like, you can, play this and that at turn 8, and at turn 9 you can use your hero power 4 times, and with the coin you can use your hero power 5 times to deal 10 damage to the face. It's like a pyroblast. This card is really amazing. And it's a dragon. It can be synergized with another dragons, like a dragon mage or something. Next card is 8 mana, 7/7 Rohin. Death Rattle. Add 3 copies of arcane missiles to your hand. Oh, it's like 9 damage randomly among the units. Like Avenging Wrath for 3 mana. That's really good actually. So, Mage will be synergized with spell damage, and I really like it. Mage should be with the spells, because when you hear a word Mage, the first thing that assimilates with Mage is spells, powers. So of course it will be spell damage. The first word it assimilates with the hunter. It's like beasts, forests, jungle, druid, like also beasts, nature, something. You know, I really like the idea that they make no, mages to use spells and hunters to use beasts, because it looks really awkward when like a druid comes into arena and plays mechs for fucking random mechs like gnomes and shit. Looks really lame. The next card set we're going to watch is Paladin. Competitive Spirit. This is a secret. When your turn starts, give your minions +1/+1. This card will be really good, but it won't be synergized with like Mad Scientist or something, because all Paladin secrets cost 1 mana, they are cheap. Well, I like them actually. This secret will be really good. The other card is for 2 mana 2/2. Argent Lance, Battlecry. Reveal a minion in each deck if your costs more, +1 durability. So this is an RNG based, but it's also good for 2 mana 2/2 is actually also good, but 2/3 is also better. For 3 mana Seal of Champions, give our minion +3 attack and Divine Shell. This card is really good. It's like definitely gonna be in aggressive decks because Divine Shields and +3 attack. The next card is Warhorse Trainer for 3 mana 2/4. Your Silver Hand recruits have +1 attack. This will be good for muster for battle. I will actually use this in a Paladin decks because this card is really great. You can play that card which is Two Arms Man. I don't know what it's called. And then you are a horse trainer. And your silver hand recruits will be 4/3. Really good. Murloc Knight. Summon a random Murloc. Inspire. It's really good for 4 mana, 3/4. You can get any Murloc you want. You could get like uh, legendary Murloc, old Murkai, with a charge for 2 mana. And it would be 3/4 because of this Murloc. It would be actually really great. For 5 mana, 5/5 Tuskar Juster. Reveal a minion in each deck. If your costs more, restore 7 health to your hero. This card is really amazing. Even for the stats, it's really good, and its effect is amazing actually. In Arena, in Constructed, this is definitely gonna be. Mysterious Challenger. Malphite, put one of each secret from your deck into the battlefield. Well, for the stats it's pretty good, but your secrets already cost 1 mana, so it's not that big deal to play a secret actually. Unless you didn't draw any secrets. But, well, I wouldn't add this to my constructed deck. Another card is 6 mana, enter the Coliseum. Destroy all minions except each player's highest attack minion. It's like a brawl, the but 2 of the minions survive with the highest attack. So that this spell would be good for removal, but I don't think so. It will like Paladin already has good removal spells like a Wild Pyromancer plus Equality or Equality plus Consecration. I won't use this anyway. For me, it's a useless card, even in the arena. The next card is 7 mana, 3/7 Edric the Purge, the Pure. Battlecry. Change all enemy minions attack to 1. This is actually a pretty good card, but it's too, slow for the arena. Well, it's actually good because you could reduce the maximum damage output by playing this. Like, the enemy has like 3 Molten Giants, somehow, don't ask me how it has, like a Doctor Boom, and something even more bigger like a Deathwing. But you could play Edric the Purge, the Pure, and everyone has 1 attack, so you can from 45 like damage, it goes to 8 damage or 7. So it's really good. Paladin cards are pretty good actually. I hope to see players play these. I really want to see how they would create decks with those 2 cards: the Mysterious Challenger and Into the Coliseum. Secret Paladin coming or not? The Priest cards. Oh, I like Priest cards. These are really great. For 1 mana, Flash Heal, restore 5 health. It's really good. Really, really good. Another card for 1 mana is Powered Glory. Choose a minion whenever it attacks, restore 5 health to your heal. It's like the Paladin card, Blessing of Might, I think. I don't know. That when your minion attacks, you draw a card. That's basically the same. And can heal yourself to death. For 2 mana, Confuse. Swap the attack and health of all minions. Oh, this could be a really good card, but this could be even a bad card. You have to play it like real smart. Really, really smart. Well, you could like change every minion's health and attack and use Holy Noah to remove, but it's probably really going to happen like this. But somewhere it's gonna be used. Anyway. Convert. Put a copy of an enemy minion into your hand. It's like a thought steal, but you have like you can choose what minion. Like gang up for rogue, except it goes directly to your hand, not in your deck. That's a really good card actually. You can copy the Doctor Boom or Healbot. The next card is Wormrest Agent. Valkyrie. If you're holding a dragon, gain +1 attack and taunt. For 2 mana, 2/4 with a taunt is really, really great. Well, Dragon Priest incoming? I think so. Shadow Fiend. For 3/3 for 3 mana. Whenever you draw a card, reduce its cost by 1. This will actually be good, I think. Holy Champion. For 4 mana, 3/5. Whenever your character is healed, gain +2 attack. This is going to be really good. Like Light Ward, and Holy Champion, Holy Champion. While Pyromancer, Circle of Life, Holy Noah, and you win the game. For 4 mana, Spawn of Shadows. 5, 4, Inspire, deal 4 damage to each hero. Well, this could be a good card, but this could be a bad card. I don't know how to call it. I don't like this card. For 7 mana, 5, 4, Confessor Paltris. Inspire, summon a random legendary minion. This card is definitely going to be in priest decks. Oh my god, this card is so broken. Oh my god. There's some card from neutral cards. Wait, I'll tell you. Like, well, yeah. Fencing Coach. At the turn. Wait, how much does it cost? It costs 7 mana. So, at the turn 6, you play Fencing Coach. And at the next turn, at the 7th turn, you play this card and use your heal power for free because of the Fencing Coach. And you get a random legendary minion for free. So that's really good. You already have advantage from that. So the priest cards are amazingly good. So in the next video we're going to talk about all the remaining cards left. And it's going really to be good. Well, I'm really glad that the Grand Tournament expansion is coming out soon. I think in the 27th or 28th of August. And that's really good actually. I'm going to open packs after it will open. Hope to see you watching me. See you soon. Have a good day.